It helps me. It helps a lot of people. I mean, I see people. A lot of people come here to get clothes, to get food, to get things that they really need, and they're here every Saturday, 1 o'clock, faithfully. They've been here all the time to help the poor, to help the needy.
In the state of Rhode Island, we share one truck that serves the homeless by providing food, clothing, hygiene products, and other items based on the weather and the season of the month. Mobile Loaves and Fishes is much more than what it seems. This organization begins with a hot meal and a conversation with a volunteer, which evolves into strong spiritual relationships.
But the way it happened is that we had someone come in and introduce the ministry to us. She was a relative newcomer to St. Luke's, and then we had a couple other people say, "Oh, we should try this out." And so we just said, "Well, we'll share the Mobile Loaves and Fishes run with another church," and about 5 people went on that run and came back saying, "This is the greatest thing."
I love the relationship between Mobile Loaves and the public, the low income, the homeless. They help us. So I come back every week. Sometimes I don't always get stuff, but I come back every week to show my support for Mobile Loaves.
One of the most amazing parts of this ministry has been the ability to involve a lot of people. In any given month, we might have 50 people involved. And this is people who donate socks, or people there's one woman in our parish who pretty much every month has signed up to bring 3 dozen hard-boiled eggs. And that's her contribution. She can't go on the run. She has a sick husband at home and she can't go on the run, but she can do that.
The hustle and bustle of the meal prep and getting clothes from storage rooms onto the truck. You can smell the hamburgers and hot dogs, coffee and hot chocolate fill the church. Knowing that all of these materials will help people make ends meet is so important, and the reason why there are so many volunteers that devote their time and effort.
Not only do we provide clothing for adults, we have a whole group of people who are bringing clothes and organizing clothes for kids. And a lot of the times, the people handing out those clothes are kids themselves. And that whole kid-to-kid thing has been just magical. It's magical to see.
Well, I went on my first run probably 2 years ago, and it was an extremely rewarding experience for me. Liz McNamara mentioned one day when we were walking our dogs that she was going over to work on the clothing. So I came over and joined her, and then kind of got addicted to it.
Where do you want the hats and stuff?
Keep them in there. Our belief is that when our ministry relieves immediate hunger, we are taking the fundamental step towards healing the homeless of their major problems, such as earning an income, making a home, and developing relationships. The Mobile Loaves and Fishes ministry, volunteers, and recipients included, are united community. We have developed relationships with the people that we serve in Woonsocket. We came across a gentleman who wanted to share his story. He told us that we need more people in our world that really worship the Lord, and that's the only way we truly will survive and put an end to homelessness once and for all.
Because I'm homeless, jobless, I have no money, so I get free socks, underwear, t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, shoes, whatever I need to make it through the winter or the summer. Mobile Loaves helps with it.
I think the first and probably most profound impact is that it's helped us live into the stories that we hear on Sunday. So as we hear stories of Jesus caring for those who are hungry, or feeding those who need clothes, or just healing those who are lonely, we go from hearing those stories on Sunday to living into that as we do these Mobile Loaves and Fishes runs. We live in a relatively privileged socioeconomic community, and I think it really has helped us understand that not that far away, just sort of down the road, so to speak, in Woonsocket, there are people with tremendous economic needs. And not only do we end up feeling even more awareness of our privilege, but also a greater sense of connectedness to those people, and a greater sense of responsibility for really sharing and caring and supporting those people.
By volunteering with Mobile Loaves and Fishes, you meet wonderful people in Woonsocket, in Providence, and that's the core reason why we are so passionate about this organization. Volunteers do not need to be affiliated with a church in order to serve. The only requirement for a volunteer is that they must have an open mind and heart.
I guess they appreciate everything, to be honest with you. I think the thing that I am most impressed about is how polite they are, how appreciative they are, and how much they enjoy your company. I think that surprised me the most. I guess I thought that we just, they'd appreciate the clothing and the food, but it's the interaction we have with these people. We know them by name now, and I think the people who have the least appreciate the most.
In Rhode Island, as of now, 11 churches participate in the giving of the gift of companionship and hospitality.
Okay, I've been coming here for 3 years.
Okay.
And I've gotten involved with some of the churches from Barrington, Bristol, and Cumberland to find out that they come here every week on Saturday between 11:30 and 2.
It helps me when I can't afford, to get a meal. But I have an apartment, but there's people here who don't have an apartment, who starve every day, who look for food every day, and there's soup kitchens to go to. But Saturdays are very, very good. They give, like I said, they give you clothes. They give you clothes when you're, in the wintertime. They give you clothes for summer. They give you clothes for spring. They give you clothes for fall. I mean, you can't beat this. This place is a nice place. The people that do this truck are very, very God-willing, helping people. And that's what we need in this world today. We need people that know the love of Jesus Christ.
According to the founder, Alan Graham, everything we do is about relationships. The biggest lesson we have learned over the years is that we are not a food ministry. We merely use food as a way to connect human to human and heart to heart.
I absolutely think that on some occasions, it's the difference between them being hungry for that day and not being hungry. On some occasions, the clothes that they get are the difference between them, having gloves on a cold day and not. And so, in that regard, we are a part of the safety net.
And I'm a homeless individual that lives in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Mobile Loaves comes here once a month, and they help us get the things that we need. We hope in the future that they will keep coming back so they can help us, because they help a lot of people. They outreach the whole community. So thank you for coming, and God bless you, and have a nice day.